Our guest speaker today is somebody that I've had the pleasure of working with for many years now. She's a top producer month in, month out. When you look at the leaderboard, you see her at the end of each month finishing towards the top. Last month, for example, over 16, almost 17,000 in submitted premium. She's consistently in between, 15 to 20,000 month in, month out. She's an absolute machine. And like I said, I've had the pleasure of working with her for quite some time now. Her name is Lovely Johnson. Lovely's located in the Chicago area of Illinois, and she's got a great story to tell. And today she's going to talk about and touch on, how to generate referrals. And that was one of the things that I remember from when I first started working with Lovely. If you ever get a chance to meet her, you'll understand why her clients love her, why she's able to generate referrals, because she's just, just like the name says, she's lovely. Her clients love her. They really appreciate that relationship because she takes good care of them. But she's really got a really neat and unique look at how she's able to generate referrals. And so I wanted to get her on. It's been long overdue to get her on and let her share her experience and her expertise on how to do this. So without further ado, Lovely Johnson, how are you?
Hi, good morning, everybody, and thank you so much, Chase, for those kind words, and thank you for having me on the call. I'm truly honored to speak to this group because, it's just some magnificent people, top producers, and my numbers they pale in comparison to, some of you all's, and everyone, you all just inspire me so much, so I hope I am able to, help a couple people with the little information that I have for today. So the topic that I chose for today is you have not because you ask not. And it's pretty self-explanatory. I did get it from the Bible. I'm not a super religious person, but I do believe in basic principles. And true indeed, I do believe that you are already generating referrals just by being a person of your word. If you tell a person, I'm going to call you at this time, or I'll be at your house at this time, you're just a person of your word. And you're making sure that your client is satisfied. You're putting your client's needs before your need for money, and, just making sure that they're overall satisfied. Because if people, if they feel like they receive excellent service, then they are highly likely to tell people about you. That's just like me. I like my nail technician, so I'm telling people about my nail tech. I like my hairdresser. I like my hair when I get it done, so I'm telling people about them. If I have a good meal at a restaurant, I'm telling people about that restaurant. So people spread the word when they receive good service. They spread the word. But I do have a few other tips that you all can use if you need to generate more referrals. Number one, I use the Refer and Earn program. Now, every client I have, I send them out a thank you card. So a couple weeks, after I close the deal, I send them out a thank you card. And at the bottom of that thank you card in bright red ink, it reads, don't forget to take advantage of the Refer and Earn program. There are 3 bullet points. Number 1, refer a friend or family member. Number 2, they sign up for a policy. Number 3, you receive $25. Now, and then when they refer somebody and I go and I write a policy on the referral and I send the person the $25 in the mail along with a letter. Greetings. Thank you, Bernard Davis, for entrusting me with the recent referral of Cheryl Davis. Please accept this small token of appreciation. And remember, the more you refer, the more you earn. Now, a lot of my clients, they really take advantage of this program because I don't know about the areas that you all are in, but in this area, I deal with a lot of seniors, and they get paid on the 3rd. Now, a lot of my clients, they don't make it from the 3rd to the 3rd. Their money lasts from the 3rd till about the 15th or the 16th. So an extra $25 or $50, that's a huge incentive for them. It's only a small piece of change for us, but it's huge to them. So if you're making $500, $700, $1,000, off a sale, what is $25? It means a lot to them, but, it's just a small, it's just a small piece of change to us. Okay, so the second thing I do at the end of every presentation, whether they purchase a policy or not, I ask for referrals. Now, this is a direct method. I just say, now, Ms. Jones, you know I give you $25 for every person who you refer who signs up for a policy. Now, I used this yesterday. I use it at the end of every presentation, but this just happened yesterday. I told the lady, I said, you know, I reminded her about the $25, and she started calling people right away. She called her daughter. Hey, I have the insurance lady over here. You want to speak to her? And she said, yes, I do. I was looking for some life insurance. So I scheduled an appointment with her, hung up with her. Then she called her neighbor. The neighbor wasn't at home. Then her mind was just going. She was just thinking, oh, I can call my niece, but she doesn't get off until 5, so I'll call her later. So I know that presentation, you know, and just that little tip is going to generate, you know, more people because she's constantly working, just like a lot of my other clients. They're working for the $25. And sometimes I'll just joke with them and I'll say, it's like your own little part-time job. You know, you can work from home, you know, so I have them calling people and, you know, pretty much just getting me, you know, more clients. So that's the second thing I do. Number 3, I call the beneficiaries. So I let the person know, hey, when I close that one client, hey, Ms. Jones, I'm just letting you know that I will be contacting your daughter, Jennifer, just to, you know, briefly review a few procedures. Oh, okay. And they're usually okay with it. And then when I contact the beneficiary, I just say, hi, Jennifer, you know, this is Lovely Johnson. I was giving you a call because you were named as beneficiary of Ms. Jones' policy. And I just wanted to verify your information and also, you know, give you my information just in case you need me for anything. And I verify the information. I get an address because some of the policies, like the RNA policy, it doesn't ask for an address. And I don't think it asks for a phone number, but I just get that information just to have them in the database. Because you never know, you always need more people. If you generate letters or anything you want to do, you can include them in your contact list. So that's just another person, you know. Referral is nothing but a name and a number. So I ask her, you know, and then after I verified Jennifer's information, I asked her, hey, do you have all of your life insurance needs met, Jennifer? And if she says, yes, I already have insurance, well, I just tell her, hey, if you have a need in the future, just keep me in mind. If she says, no, I was looking for insurance, and then I just schedule an appointment right away. Well, you know, does Tuesday or Wednesday work better for you? I can come out and go over some things with you. Now, on this particular call, I don't do a lot of rebuttaling. I'm not going to bother them. Well, you know, no, I'm not going to make it painful for them. You know, if she says, no, I don't need the insurance, okay, well, just keep me in mind. You know, you have my information. If she does need the insurance, I'm scheduling an appointment. So in this particular case, you know, I'm not going to do a lot of rebuttaling or, you know, just be that pushy salesperson that everybody hates. So those are the 3 ways that I have for you all. And then I also have a little tip for the people who are new to the business or anybody that doesn't have a steady flow of leads. This is something I used to do for like my first few years in the business before I was like, you know, before I had so many clients. After I would ask my client for referrals, I would also ask them, hey, Ms. Jones, do you mind if I knock on your neighbor's door, a couple of your neighbor's doors? And I always say, no, go ahead. And even a couple of times, the client would walk me to the neighbor's doors, and they would introduce me. So when I get to the neighbor's doors, I just introduce myself. Hi, my name is Lovely Johnson. I wrote a couple policies, life insurance policies in this area. Are you okay with your life insurance right now? Oh, yeah, I already have it. Okay, well, here's my card here, and, you know, if you have a need in the future, definitely keep me in mind. If they say, oh, well, I was looking for insurance, then, hey, do you have a few minutes now, or we can schedule an appointment for tomorrow or the next day in the afternoon? Which one works best for you? So that's another, you know, that's just a little tip for, people who are newer, or if you find that you have time in between your appointments, which, I know I don't now because I have just an astronomical amount of leads and door knocks and calls, so I don't really have that much time in between appointments now. And then plus my schedule is more limited now due to having a little toddler. So that's what I have for today. And then that just brings me back to the topic. You have not, you have not because you ask not. So basically, if you're not getting referrals, it's just probably because you're not asking, because the people, they already trust you, they like you, they bought from you. So that's the easiest way to generate a referral. So you just have to constantly ask, whether you're asking directly or indirectly. And that's all I have for today. Thank you.